Hey, this is Fred Lam, and first of all, welcome to LeadsTunnel University. Now, inside LeadsTunnel University, you are going to learn everything that you need to know when it comes to running a Facebook lead ad. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the step-by-step walkthrough on Facebook lead ad. We're going to start with what it is, how it works, and most importantly, how to actually set it up for your business. So right inside this video, you're going to learn in this video training what is Facebook lead ad. Then we're going to cover why should you use Facebook lead ads and how does Facebook lead ad work, and most importantly, how do you maximize sales with Facebook lead ads for your business. Then I'm also going to share with you a quick case study on how we're able to generate 6 cents an email lead using this exact same strategy. Then we're going to cover what you need in order for you to set up your Facebook lead ad. And most importantly, I'm going to walk you through step by step, a complete walkthrough on showing you how to set up your first Facebook lead ad campaign. It doesn't matter if you have done this before or not. I will walk you through on exactly how to do this so that you can simply follow this video training and actually start implementing your very own Facebook lead ad for your business. Now, last but not least, we're also going to share with you how you can actually automate your leads with an approved Facebook tool, which is LeadsTunnel. Now, that being said, pay close attention to this video training, and we have a lot of amazing video training released inside LeadsTunnel University for you to continue to get further education on Facebook lead ads. Now, first of all, what is Facebook lead ads? Well, Facebook lead ad is a simple way to capture prospects' information within Facebook and without using a landing page. So the keyword here is actually within Facebook. It is natively living inside Facebook, and your prospect do not need to go to a landing page or a website in order for them to give you their information that you can simply follow up with them to close them on a sale. Now, when it comes to Facebook lead ad, you are going to experience a higher conversion than using a landing page. And the reason point being is because you are eliminating the extra click that the person need to simply go to a landing page, load it, read through the copy, and simply enter their information. It is all living right inside Facebook, so your overall conversion rate is actually going to be higher. And the best part when it comes to Facebook lead ad is that it pre-populate the information with all your prospects' detail. So if your prospect obviously have their phone number, their real name, and also their email address right inside Facebook, Facebook will actually pull those information into the form where the user don't need to edit it and simply click on submit, and you are going to simply capture all your prospects' information that will allow you to simply follow up with them and close them on a sale or simply get in contact with them. Now, I'm going to show you a quick example of how Facebook lead ad looks like and how it all works. So I'm going to give you an example from one of my business, iPro Academy. We give away simply a free ebook on teaching the 7 results-driven Facebook ad tactic. This is the exact ad that we use. Now, when the user or the prospect is interested on downloading a copy for free, all they have to do is click on the word download, and this pops up right away. Now, you'll notice that the email is pre-populated right away, right inside. Then all the prospect would need to do is click on next, and then submits the information, and right away, all the information is actually going to be stored right inside your Facebook account. So then your opt-in page, your lead generation page is all living within Facebook just like that. So this is actually how Facebook lead ad works and how it actually looks like. Now, you might be wondering, well, who should use Facebook lead ads? if you have the following business, you absolutely need to use Facebook lead ad. First of all, if you are into affiliate marketing, if you're trying to actually build an email list to establish a relationship with your new followers and to actually sell them other people's products, Facebook lead ad is definitely a good choice for using for your business. Second is digital publishing. So if you actually have an online course or you have online coaching program, again, it is a fantastic way for you to simply generate leads and simply sell to them. The third is if you are a real estate agent or mortgage broker, you can simply advertise your listing or simply create a lead ad to capture buyers within your market, and you can simply follow up with them and close them on the deal. There's also people selling high-end luxury products, things like automotive, yachts, jewelry, anything that needs personal contacts where you actually need to meet that person and actually sell to them. So essentially, you're using Facebook lead ad to capture prospects' information so that you can automate the follow-up process and to simply close them on a deal. It also works for local service providers. Let's say that if you have a dentist practice, or if you own a spa, a massage parlor, a fitness, a gym, anything, or even if you're a hairstylist, anything that you actually provide a service locally, Facebook lead ad is definitely an amazing source for you to start capturing prospects' information, and obviously without you needing to create your own landing page. And in reality, it's really designed for any person, any individual, or any businesses that simply wants more leads. The more leads you have, obviously, the more sales you are going to make. So if you have a lead generation strategy for your business and you're looking to generate more leads, regardless of what industry you're in, maybe you're in insurance, you're in maybe debt refinancing or all those other different ways, guess what? Facebook lead ad is definitely going to be right for you. Now, there's so many use cases and so many ways for you to actually use Facebook lead ad. I'm not going to be able to cover all that inside our first overview video on teaching you the basics of Facebook lead ad. But what I would encourage you to do is simply subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are on YouTube. And if you are on our website right now, make sure you bookmark this page, because over in the months, weeks to years to come, I'll be releasing more training to actually help you, further educate you, further share with you strategies that you can actually maximize your Facebook lead ads. So make sure, again, subscribe right below. And if you're on YouTube, make sure once you click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell so that each time I release a brand new video, you are gonna get notified right away. And while you do that, make sure you give me a thumbs up right on YouTube. Now, that said, how does really Facebook lead ad work? And how can you maximize Facebook lead ad? So I'm actually going to draw out the entire process for you right now. So as you can see right on the screen, I'm actually going to draw out the entire process to show you how Facebook lead ad really work. So first of all, this person over here is simply your prospect who is just browsing on Facebook, checking out on Facebook. The first interaction that you need to have is simply your ad. Now, right on Facebook, again, you're supposed to run an ad right on Facebook. And in this ad, you're supposed to actually do one thing, to attract them, to create either a lead magnet or to create something that is absolutely irresistible and making that person want to actually give you their contact information. There are several ways to do it. For example, if it comes to affiliate marketing, you can give away maybe, if you're in the keto market, you can give away a keto cookbook. Or if you are in the, if you're real estate, you may actually say 7 top things to get the best to get the best house for the dollar you want. Or if you're a mortgage broker, 7 ways to get the lowest financing rate or mortgage for your house. These are things that obviously first you pre-sell, you extract from the market exactly what they want, and you're making them really want your products, right? So again, this is what it is right on here. Now, when they actually click on this through your Facebook ad, obviously you are going to see the exact same thing, the native side of things where there's going to be an opt-in that simply just comes up, right? It's an opt-in box. So it is a form. So when they actually click on it, imagine this is on Facebook. I'm going to change it to a different color to make certain of this. Then there's going to be a form living right inside Facebook to ask for all the information that you want. And we call this the Facebook form, okay? Now, when the person actually puts in the contact information, they're going to then reach something called a thank you screen. Now, on this thank you screen, what it is that obviously you congratulate them and say, hey, thank you for simply downloading this free ebook, or hey, thank you for getting a price quote or whatsoever. Okay, you're acknowledging and you're thanking them, and you tell them and say, hey, in the meantime, I got a special deal for you, or you want to actually do something, you can actually direct them. There's a link that you can actually direct them into a website. So then when they click on it, it actually goes into a sales funnel or your website over here. Now, this is simply what is happening in the linear side of things, okay? In the linear side of things. At the same time, in order for you to simply maximize your entire process, what you want to have is simply, I'm gonna make this font smaller, you wanna simply have automation. Now, what do I mean by automation? Well, first of all, when the person gives you their contact information, you should actually have it go through an automation. It can go through maybe your ESP or CRM. Or in a bit, I'll share with you, there's a mini CRM that you can use. So that when the person simply just gives you their contact information, you have automated messages that get sent to these new prospects so that you're keeping them superbly hot. Oftentimes when people simply just opt in and they never hear from you within the first hour, they will simply forget about you. There's too many noise in the market right now. So you gotta make sure you have automation and have automated message in place. Now, at the same time, you're also having this added into a database, an email database that will allow you to simply send what we call broadcast email to continue to turn these people, maybe educating them, building their relationship with them, and turning them into a sale. So this all has to happen at the same time. Not only are they just submitting the information and going to your website, but you make sure that you have the automation in place and to simply have the ability to simply send them broadcast messages through your CRM or through your autoresponder so that you further establish a relationship with your new prospects and also closing them and selling them at the same time. So this is how the entire process looked like. So regardless of what industry you're at or what business you run, you simply follow the same model. And again, like I said, we are going to be creating an entire university all dedicated to Facebook lead ad and also dedicated to lead generation. So make sure you watch out for those videos as we will share more different strategies on how to simply implement them for your business. But in a nutshell, this is exactly the blueprint and how Facebook lead ad works and how you simply maximize your opportunity with Facebook lead ad. All right, so now that said, take a look. This is the result that we get using the exact same strategy and the very same ad that I just showed you guys earlier. We're able to actually generate 6 cents per lead. 6 cents. Pretty darn crazy, right? For $58, we're able to almost build a 1,000 person list just by using the exact strategy that you just saw. And again, in later this video, I'll show you step by step on how to actually set it up for your business. Now, at the same time, we also actually have results for BMW. I actually ran this for BMW, and if you can actually look closely right now, we were able to generate a lead for $6.29. that has a person interested in buying a BMW. Now, we all know automotive has amazing margins, right? $6.29 a lead is a complete no-brainer on selling like a $50,000 on average vehicle. All right, so again, this is the power of Facebook lead ad. Now, you might be wondering, well, Fred, this is amazing. What do I need to do to get started? Okay, here are the things that you need in order for you to actually start your first Facebook lead ad campaign. First of all, you need to actually have a Facebook page. So creating a Facebook page is absolutely free. It's easy. Just go into your Facebook account and just create it. Once you got a Facebook page, you would need your lead magnet. So the lead magnet, again, the job is to basically attract and to magnetize your lead to convince them to give you their contact information. So what is it that you're going to give away, right? For real estate, like I said, maybe 7 tips to buying your perfect home. Maybe if you are in the credit repair industry, you'll be saying, I don't know, 5 tips to get your perfect credit score before you get your mortgage. Something along the lines of that. So you're basically establishing yourself as an authority and going to market. Maybe you're in home renovation, right? Get a free price estimate on renovating your next home, right? Again, you want to create something that is really attracting these people to give you their contact information. The third thing that you need is simply a privacy policy URL. You need to let Facebook know how you are going to be using these personal information, because then you now are going to be the privacy controller of the data, all right? Next is an offer on the thank you page screen. So if you remember earlier, at the last page, right on the thank you screen, not the last page, the last point of the process, which is called the thank you screen, you get to direct these people to another page, a website, an affiliate offer, whatever you desire. Maximize that, all right? And last but not least, I gotta tell you this, you definitely need LeadsTunnel as a CRM and also automate the entire process. You don't want to leave your leads unattended. They need to actually get an automated message right away, all right? And they need to make sure that they're added into the CRM, and LeadsTunnel can actually do that all for you. So now that being said, now that we got everything that we need, here's how you start building your Facebook lead ad. So I'm gonna actually jump to my screen right now and show you how to create all this. So we're right inside our Facebook account right now. The first thing that you do is click on Create. When you click on Create, there are a dozen marketing objectives for you to choose from. The one that you want to use is simply lead generation. Once you selected the lead generation, I always use campaign budget optimization and use whatever budget that you feel comfortable with. So if you're like, I'm only comfortable with 20 bucks a day, then go with 20 bucks a day. All right, now remember, the bigger your budget is, the faster you get in market. The faster you get in market, the more leads you get. So in a nutshell, the higher your budget is, the more leads you get. So it is up to you on what budget you want to use. But in this case, we're just gonna use a $20 budget. Then we're gonna click on Continue. And now you'll begin the setup process, okay? So when you are in the lead generation, the first time that you create this, Facebook will ask you to accept the terms for this page. So all you gotta do is view the term and accept it. In my case, I already accepted it, so I'm all good to go. So you select your Facebook page and simply accept the term. Next, you scroll down, and depending on where you're at, so if you have an offer that is nationwide, then simply just go after the entire United States. Or if you're in email marketing or if you're in affiliate business, you can go after worldwide, whatever you desire. Now, here's the key. You need to actually change this to people who live in this location. If you, by default, go after everyone in this location, what's gonna happen is that you are going to actually attract travelers. That's not what you want. Travelers don't buy. They can opt in, but they may easily forget about you because they are having an amazing experience and they are enjoying their vacation. So that said, make sure you go after people who live in this location. Now, if you run a local business, maybe a restaurant, a spa, a gym, maybe you're a chiropractor or you have a dentist practice, what you want to do is you can actually put in the address of your physical location right in here and go after only the radius. Okay, it can be 50 miles, 20 miles, 25-mile radius of your location so that you are just attracting local people or local prospects to actually put in their information. Next, depending if you know your demographic, you can actually do the age and gender. Now for the languages, very important, do not leave this by default. If you leave this by default, then you're essentially going to advertise to people that are logging in into Facebook with maybe Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, all those other different languages, right? Now, obviously, if my mom, who is absolutely, I gotta say, I hope my mom is not watching this, horrendous in English, and she see an English ad, she's not gonna respond to it. So you kind of wasted your impression and you wasted money. Right? So make sure that you put in English all under this setting, okay? Next is make sure that the expand detailed targeting criteria when it may increase lead at a lower cost per lead is unchecked, okay? We've tested this multiple times. Having it checked is actually going to give you worse results. So leave this unchecked. Now, under the detailed targeting, you want to go after a big audience. Right now, we are just capturing the lead. We're not capturing the sale. If you're capturing the sale, then you don't want to do too big, right? But in this case, we're just simply wanting to actually extract from the market the lead and prospects information. So you can actually go after audiences in the millions. Now, in my example, since that we are advertising basically the white paper, then all I have to do is simply just go after people that may be a Facebook page admin, right? It's a or business page admin. Super big audience size. Right now it's 2.2 million. That's excellent. I'm going to stay at that. Then we're going to scroll all the way down and we want to leave automatic placement on. Again, it doesn't matter where you show up. What matters the most is your cost per lead. So you want to actually let Facebook learning machine to do all the work for you so you don't have to worry about it. Then scroll down all the way, click on continue. Now you can actually start creating your ad. So in this case, we can actually start creating the ad right now, and I'm just using my own personal Facebook page right now on both Instagram and on Facebook right now. All right. So from here, I'm going to actually select a single video or image. I would highly recommend you to use image and video and maybe carousel depending on what formula you are going to be using. But usually you want to use a square image or a square video, okay? So now a square, the size, for those of you that are asking, is 1080 by 1080 pixel, okay? So in this case, I already have mine created, so I'm just going to add a image and simply just waiting for it to load. Facebook white paper. Waiting for it to load. All right, I'm just gonna randomly, let's say, select just this one over here. Just pretty clean. I'm just giving away the ebook to actually start building an email list. So on here, we simply just put the primary text. I can say this 33-page ebook shares with you 7 results-driven Facebook ads tactic that you can use for your business. Okay, and then I will say tap the download button below to get yours free. Okay, we want to keep it super simple. Just one sentence to express the benefit and the hook, and then a call to action right away. The headline is simply going to be the expanded version. I'll say free ebook, 7 results-driven Facebook ads tactic. And that's it, right? Just very straight to the point. That's what you want to do. Very straight to the point. Now, I'm going to give you guys an additional tip. You also want to actually add some emoji to your ad, but don't add too many, okay? Now, the place that I would use is called the Philly app. I'm going to just Google it, Facebook emoji. And it's called the Philly app. This is what I use. So I would just basically add in, let's see, things that make sense. Maybe a book. And then I'll say this 33 pages ebook. And then now it basically make it different. And then I'll use maybe a rocket. All right, for like skyrocketing your sales. And then I would basically, where it says tap the download button, I would simply use an arrow down to push people to actually get the download button. You can use an arrow, or you can simply use a down button over here, okay? All right, now the next step, call to action, I'll use download. And then again, if you are in maybe a different industry, you can say get offer, get quotes, learn more, apply now, book now, etc., etc. All right. Now, this part is where you start creating your actual form. Okay, and we call this the instant form. So all you got to do is simply just click on the plus new form and just give it a quick name. I'm just going to call it the LTU Facebook ad demo. All right. Now the next thing is under the settings, I want to make sure that the sharing is open. What that helps you do is that if anyone actually shares your ad, they can still opt in. So if your friend shared the ad and their friend saw it, they can actually opt in right away. So you want to make sure that the sharing is not restricted, it is on open. Then on content, I'm not going to use the intro screen, and then I can start asking question, right? You can ask for email, full name. You can actually add in a lot of information like date of birth. You can actually ask relationship status. You can also create custom questions as well. All right. So again, depending on your industry, depending on what information you need, you can simply just customize it over here. In this case, we're just needing the email. So we're just going to delete this. We're just going to go after the email. And then I will say right here, please enter your best email address to get your copy for free. All right. And then the privacy policy URL is very important. So I'm going to go to my website and I'm going to grab my privacy policy URL and simply paste it right in here. All right. Sorry. Paste it right in here. And the link text, I'll just put privacy policy. All right. Last but not least, it's going to be your thank you screen. So on the thank you screen, you can say whatever you want. In this case right now, it's like, thank you, you're all set. Your info has been sent to Fred Lam. You can customize this. I will basically say, thank you. I'll say, thanks. Please check your inbox for your download link. And then I'll say, in the meantime, check, tap the button below to learn more on how you can generate more leads and sales for your business. Okay, and then where it says it can visit website URL, if you're a local business or an agent, you can click on call business. I'll usually click on visit website. I'll say click here to learn more. All right, and then I'll simply just grab whatever landing page that I want to send to them. And this page is my download page. It's actually my download page, and also a pre-sale of a Facebook course that I have. And I simply just paste it right in here. Afterwards, just click on finish, and you're all done. All right, it's actually that simple. So now all you got to do is simply click on confirm, and congratulations, you got your first Facebook lead ad created. They're all set and ready to go. Now, that said, here's a big problem though. All right, we just set this all up, and if you recall the blueprints, automation is the key. However, right now, yes, we got our first Facebook lead ad up, but here's a huge problem that we are going to encounter. When you get an email lead or when you get the prospect's information, all those information are actually hidden in a mysterious folder inside your Facebook accounts. And your new subscriber or your new lead receives no email. It is just information right into your account and there's nothing happening to it. And if you don't send an automated message right away, your lead and email is absolutely worthless because they will forget about you. They will absolutely forget about you. So within a fraction of a couple minutes or even seconds, you want them to actually get an automated message. So if that's the case, you're really left with one option, which is doing it the hard way, right? You gotta find the hidden folder to download your email leads. You gotta upload it to your favorite CRM or email service provider, and you gotta do it every single time. That is super time consuming, right? We didn't sign up for a data entry job. We just want more leads. Now, the worst part is that most CRM and ESP actually hates it when you upload it. They don't like it. They want to know where your source actually came from. So you might be wondering like, OMG, what should I do? What can I do? I need to actually get the automated message out. I can't actually do it every single time a lead comes in and upload it. That's a waste of time. What should I do? Well, fortunately, there's an easy way. With the easy way, there's no need to download anything or waste your precious time. You can automatically have your CRM or ESP to send your email. And your auto email provider loves it. And we get to automate the entire process for you. And the crazy part, you can actually get a free 7-day trial to this. 7-day access for free. Who doesn't like it, right? Who won't love free access? But today, you actually get to 7-day free access to all this. So let me introduce you to LeadsTunnel. And LeadsTunnel is a Facebook-approved software that allows us to actually help you streamline your leads and to simply automate your entire process. So let me actually show you how this all works. So I'm actually going to go right inside, back into our screen. And once we simply have our Facebook lead ad created, that form created, you simply go into your LeadsTunnel account. And when you sign up today and get your free access for 7 days, then you simply go to the settings. And the first thing that you wanted to do is to connect your lead, okay? Connect your Facebook page with LeadsTunnel. Once that is done, LeadsTunnel actually has its own CRM in place. But if you decide to use another provider, maybe Aweber, MailChimp, or Salesforce, or Zoho, or any other different platform that you are already using, you can simply add a new autoresponder or CRM within LeadsTunnel, and we will automatically streamline the process, send those lead information right into your autoresponder accounts so that you don't have to do anything, okay? Once that is all done, then you simply head over to the Campaigns tab and create a new campaign. Now, when you first create your Facebook lead form and you have just recently created, which we just did, make sure you click on Update Facebook Form. Once that is done, select your Facebook page and you can then select back the form, which is here, LTU, Facebook Ad Demo. So I'm going to name this LTU, Facebook Ad Demo. This is for your internal use only. Then we're going to click on Next to then sync it with an autoresponder. In this case, we use SendLane. So we're going to use SendLane and we're going to simply select, I'm just going to randomly select a list because I don't have it right now. And right now we're just collecting email address. So whatever you ask on the form inside Facebook, you can actually then map those information right into your CRM. Now, if you don't have a CRM or an email service provider, you can simply skip this information and simply use LeadsTunnel CRM. Then in this case, I'm just going to click on email and add, and we're all set. Now, you only need to do this once, and now every single time that you are going to get a lead, it will automatically get right into place. All right, so in this case, if I actually go back right into my ad, which I create over here, I'm just going to go into the ad to preview it, to actually opt in. So I'm going to preview the ad. And simply click on download. And then it says Fred plus 123 at LeadsTunnel.com. Click on next, submit. Once that submit is done, then the information will be synced right into Facebook, right into LeadsTunnel right away, and that lead will then be sent into SendLane right away. So if I actually go into my SendLane account and go under my contacts, and I'm just going to search. And that lead is added right in here. All right, so the entire process is automated for you. So seriously, right down below on the video description or right on the website, you actually get a 7-day free access right into LeadsTunnel. And remember, LeadsTunnel is a Facebook-approved software tool that streamlines and automates your entire lead process. So creating Facebook lead ad is actually this simple. Now, I encourage you to rewatch this video when you are creating your Facebook lead ad and just follow the steps along and you can start creating your first Facebook lead ad. Now, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel or bookmark this page, bookmark this website, as there are going to be more video releasing under LeadsTunnel University to actually keep further educating you and sharing different strategies with every single one of you when it comes to Facebook lead ad. Other than that, I look forward on seeing you guys in our next video.